Hello, treasure hunters all over the world, the Philippines, the land of the gold, the pearl of the Orient, and the new Ophir. Alright, so let's decode right now a requested sign. This time it is hand sign or the hand symbol used by the Japanese imperial soldiers to mark their buried treasure right here in the Philippines, scattered over the 7,600 islands all over. And now let's take a look at our palm, and we have here our 5 fingers, and within the 5 fingers there are only 2 fingers that are used for pointing out or giving direction to the Yamashita treasure buried 72 years ago during the World War II. Okay, the index finger and the thumb finger are the frequently used fingers to point to the direction of the buried treasure. Okay, mag-start tayo ngayon ng pinaka-basic na mga etsura or forms or shape of the hands that used as a symbol to point out direction of the buried treasure. And this heart-shaped sign means the treasure is just right in your face, down under the sign where the hand sign is being carved in the face of the rocks or stones. This one means treasure to the left, going to the left. Later on, I'm gonna teach you how to decode the distance by measuring the fingers using inches and convert inches to meters to get the exact distance of the buried treasure right from your fingertips. This one is treasure going to the right. The finger forms the V shape, and right in the middle of the V shape is the straight arrow line that going towards the direction of the buried item. And how about this one? The thumbs up means the treasure is just right under the rock where that hand sign is being carved. And that's going to be an easy find for you guys. This one is treasure nearby in the front or at the back of the rock where the symbol is being carved. It means look for the hole, for the cave entrances nearby the hand sign that look like this one. The hole or the cave entrance just nearby. And this one looks so different from the rest of the hand symbol right here in my presentation. 2 hands with thumbs, 2 thumbs stick together. Draw a line at the center, and that straight line that forms an arrow points towards the direction. And you can know the exact distance by measuring the palm going to the tip of the thumb with inches measurement and convert that inches into meters. Example, 5 inches is the distance from the palm going to the tip of the thumb. Therefore, 5 meters is the exact distance of the buried treasure. Just following the arrow, the line in the center will serve as a pointer or an arrow that will point you towards the exact location of the buried item. And how about if the hand is slightly tilted upward? Well, that means that the buried treasure or the item is located somewhat uphill, going uphill. So look for hills nearby, small mountain, and on the top of that hill or mountain, there you will find another sign that leads you finally to the entrance of the buried treasure. So tilted hand upward points to the hill, tilted hand down, the index finger pointing down means down to the creek or down to the river. Just look for another sign down there at the creek or at the river that will finally lead you to the exact location, pinpointing to the exact location of that buried treasure. Okay guys, at nandito na tayo sa pinakamahirap na pag-decode ng hand sign ng Yamashita treasure na nakabaon World War II 1944 right here in the Philippines. At ito ang una nating i-decode na hand sign. Nakabuka yung palad niya at expose yung lahat ng fingers at naka V-shape yung kanyang thumb at index finger at meron siyang dot right, may hole siya sa itaas ng V-shape na thumb at index finger, yung hintuturo at yung thumb. At ganito guys ang pag-decode ng open palm with a hole on top of the V-shape. Magguhit tayo ng V-shape in between the thumb at sa index finger, yung hintuturo. Meron siyang letter V, and then at the center we will draw a straight line going to the top. At ito yung magtuturo kung saan yung exact or approximately the distance, approximating the distance from the stone going to the buried item. At anong next step after drawing the V-shape and straight line para malocate natin yung hole? Yung hole dito sa ibabaw, ito yung ginuguhitan ko ng yellow. Yan yung item. Medyo offset siya going kaliwa. Sa straight line, medyo sa bandang kaliwa siya. Hindi siya natamaan ng sentro. Ganyan ang pag-decode niyan. At para malaman ang distance ay sukatin natin ang haba ng index finger. Yung hintuturo, sukatin natin siya sa inches. At gaya dito sa example natin ay meron siyang 5 inches. The index finger has 5 inches in measurement, and that 5 inches will be converted into meters, meaning to say 5 meters is the distance of the buried treasure right from the hand sign that is being carved in that surface of the stone. So pakita natin muli ang pagkuha ng exact measurement of the distance from the sign going to the buried treasure. So going left siya, B-shape, at i-measure natin ang haba ng index finger in inches. So 1, 2, 3 at 4 at meron siyang 5 inches na distance. So 5 inches will be converted into 5 meters, and that's 5 meters is the exact distance going out to the treasure, which is the hole here marked in yellow, and X is the location of the buried treasure. So kuha nyo guys, letter V and then straight line on the center, and then measure the index finger with inches, and inches will be converted to meters to get the exact location of that buried treasure. Sana nakuha nyo guys. Salamat naman. Alright guys, we'll go to the other hand sign that we are going to decode today. This one is pointing downwards with the closed fingers pointing downward like this one. Yung palm ay close yung fingers niya at nakaturo pababa. Meaning to say, right under yung treasure. At unang gawin natin sa pag-decode ay hanapin natin ang V-shape ng kamay. Gawa tayo ng outline para mahanap natin yung V-shape, which is basically the arrow is the V-shape of that hand. Okay, take a closer look how to get that letter V. That V shape will serve as an arrow. Okay, at dito ay nakagawa na tayo ng letter V, yung color na pink. Yung V ang arrow, ang pointer. Ayan, there is a straight line in the center and it is now converted into a downward arrow. Before it was just a letter V, now it is now an arrow. This is the way how you decode the hand sign that point downwards. So basically the treasure is right down under the rock, this rock. The deep is the exact length of the arm going to the fingertips to the middle finger. That is exactly the deep of the buried treasure. In my estimate, the deep is about 5 to 6 meters, very deep enough for a treasure to be excavated. And now our next step is to find out how many inches is the length of the arm going to the tip of the middle finger down. Okay, so in here, in our example, we have 5 inches. Just using the ruler, English system, inches. We will convert the 5 inches into 5 meters. So therefore, 1 inch is 1 meter and 5 inches is 5 meters. These 5 meters is the deep of the buried item or treasure down below under this big rock. Okay, at sana naman ay naintindihan nyo ng malinaw ang aking presentasyon today, guys. At hindi na ako magtatagal at ako'y magpaalam na. Salamat sa inyong panonood sa aking video at shout out nga pala sa mga tao na nanonood ngayon sa Isabela, in Negros, in Pangasinan, in Palawan, also in Leyte and Cebu, also in Occidental Mindoro, in Lubang, also in Surigao City, Surigao del Norte, Surigao del Sur, the Agusan, Butuan, and of course overseas in Doha, Qatar, in Saudi Arabia, also in the light capital of the world, in Las Vegas, Nevada. How are you guys? Thank you so much. Be safe and don't stop chasing for your dreams.